Duke Luca Abel tore down the original palace in Karnaca, where his father once pinned a medal to my chest. Over the ruins, the Duke built a structure that cost enough to feed everyone in Serkonos for years. A sprawling estate to humble all others, a monument to his ego. I owe it to the people of my homeland to make this right. In Dunwall, we were content to look the other way as long as the silver kept flowing. I've got to get inside the Grand Palace, deal with the Duke, and find a way to steal Delilah's soul.
Can you feel it? This is my last night. Soon, I'll dissolve into the great nothing.
You deserve peace, my love.
I've stayed too long. Find Delilah's spirit. Trap her with this cage of dead flesh. Set me free.
I don't understand.
You will, very soon.
Are you ready for this?
I've broken into palaces before. They're made to keep out armies. Stopping a single man who's dedicated to his cause, that's another story altogether.
Taking down Duke Abel is only part of the puzzle. You've also got to find whatever it is he's keeping for Delilah.
You were cryptic about what you gleaned from visiting the Dust District, which is fine. The world is better with a hint of mystery. But once you're inside the Grand Palace, whatever you do could affect things in Karnaca for years to come. Remember that.
I'll see what I can do. I know things in Karnaca are fragile. Emily and I have a lot to think about after all this is done.
Should we head toward the palace?
Let's go.
At the palace, the Duke has a look-alike body double, meant to confuse assassins. A friend of mine washes the linens and said the double is a smoker, if that helps. Maybe you can talk to him. She says he's a nice guy. What a shitty job, pretending to be a tyrant like Duke Luca Abel.
Why don't they just overthrow him?
He's got an army, control of the mines, and he's had your support from the capital. At the Duke's parties, people carve up the country while eating boiled crab.
There were parties like that in Dunwall. Toadies sucking up to Emily made me want to be back on the streets in Serkonos.
You're forgetting what that's like. I watched those party lights from the roof of the abandoned butcher shop where I slept. In the flooded district.
I know you struggled. After years at court, I'm a nobody again. But what I've seen here will stay with me when I return to Dunwall Tower. Being in Karnaca again has given me perspective.
Good. After you've eliminated the Duke, find what he's holding for Delilah and take it. When you're finished, I'll pick you up in the skiff.
call it the black market. Can't just sit here. Too much chance a Grand Guard catches on to us, or maybe rightful owners coming to pick it up.
What's the delay getting it to the shop?
Just let's move it straight off the boat. Now, I got a friend over at the shop. Been running protection for black market shops for years here in Karnaca and over at Colorado. So there's basically no risk.
What's your friend's name?
That's a secret. These guys deal with me and nobody else. Job security.
Your face is covered. The Grand Guard won't like that.
You can't escape! Get away!
Wait for my signal!
So,
The
where
reward
did you...
is ours!
Wait!
Let's go!
Where is he? Come out wherever you are! See?
There's no
I'll
such
check around
permit,
here.
Captain. I know the laws in Karnaca.
Laws change. The Duke's given the Grand Guard leeway to create new fees when needed. You know who else had a nice shop? That clockmaker.
Serafina?
Pretty
What's
sure
the
I saw
matter?
someone.
You saw something?
Now we're getting somewhere! At your command!
Yes.
Ah, no,
Come
no,
on!
you bastard!
I don't have time for games.
Need some help!
Think you're going? Be right there!
What's going on Keep your distance! He's dangerous!
I've gone far. Take that! You aren't going anywhere! Think you're clever, huh? Come on! Come here! No use running! Let's go! Come back here! Let's go! Dad! Beg for mercy!
What? Somebody's not feeling well.
Someone looks armed and dangerous.
What happened here?
For at least a month.
You're back, at the heart of of your homeland. A bigger, better palace than the one you sailed away from so long ago. Feeling nostalgic? Will you ever be comfortable in Dunwall again? Assuming you make it back? You've seen the suffering here, the decay, but, dear Corvo, would you even have lifted a finger if the Duke hadn't put Emily in harm's way? Be honest now. In any case, I know what you're after. The heart you carry can only hold one spirit at a time. So, if you want to walk out with a piece of Delilah, you better be ready to leave something behind.
So you say the boat's moored in the bay and they haven't paid any taxes.
You hide your face, coward!
Wait for my signal!
I'll be wiping off your blood later!
Let him come to you! You've been found guilty! It's you and me now!
Shit!
Kind of pricey.
Why is there a wall of light protecting the palace anyway? Who's going to attack a man like the Duke?
Peasant cracker!
Mother was right. I should...
Alright, here we go.
bet I am. I just got the answer about my transfer inland. Relocation denied.
Look on the bright side. The pay is better here than anywhere else.
That was good.
And we get to do the job.
Some of us
how
used
we
to
see
give lessons
fit.
at Adam.
Nobody's pestering
when it was over
form of
public.
procedure.
The city collects the fees we want. You know that. Man, you sure had a lot of different jobs.
Guess so. I don't miss frying hagfish. Hands in salt all day, nails bleeding, choking on the factory air.
At least when you joined the drink.
Delilah. Her soul is familiar to me.
The palace. Maybe I can find another way to neutralize the Duke.
Huh?
Spend hours
Someone protect me!
It'll be a long night. I've ordered food sent over to the Duke's quarters.
How do you know it'll get to the Duke? I just got this assignment, but yesterday I heard Major talking about the Duke's political double.
You don't worry about that. Besides, in the end, it's all the same. We serve the food, and the Duke decides who eats.
Hello? Anybody? Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
Never-ending paperwork. What's the point of being my father's son if I have to slave away like this?
I bet this opens the Duke's vault.
Huh? But there was... Where did... Am I going crazy? What? He's running!
I thought that... How did you do that? You won't get away! Wait, this is down! What is going on here? Stop!
Okay, the machine has detected.
Of course, the Duke kept some of the clockwork soldiers for himself. Let's see.
Performing well. Enemy? Even the boldest were afraid. Wonder if you begin to see another beast. Now Sarkonis is the second, but this is a story that began long years before.
No offer to bow or kiss my hand?
I'm not that kind of visitor.
A mystery. Let's have it then. Who are you and what do you want?
You're the Duke's double, aren't you? I'm here to take him down, but I might need your help. Do you want to listen to what I have to say?
Ah, you're perceptive. You figured it out.
I have no doubt that you'd be a more agreeable Duke than Luca Abel. If I wanted to depose him without having to cut out his heart, could you convince people that you are the Duke?
What?
Nothing after all. Huh! I don't think I invited you.
Your father would be so ashamed of you, Luca.
It's not about Mary. The inner circle is packed with...
Someone there?
Of course, the Duke kept some of the clockwork soldiers for himself.
Okay, the machine has detected something. 1,000 rotations. Introducing graphite.
Let's see what Duke Abel keeps hidden away in here. The Duke's vault.
Make a note. Remove the display back after the final temperature tests. Yep.
This is it. You must release me from this dead vessel. Only then will you be able to trap Delilah's spirit.
Jessamine, your spirit comforts me. How can I let you go?
I've given you all I can, my love. Tried to guide you. Now our daughter will need you.
Be at peace, my dear Empress. Star of my sky.
Your eyes, your hands, your heart. With my last thought.
Then it's done. Now it's time to return to Delilah's.
The heart of my half-sister? Only her flesh remains.
Maybe Delilah's spirit was holding it together. Delilah Copperspoon.
Who's there? Definitely heard something. Better check.
Let's have a look. Wonder what we're dealing with.
Something feels wrong.
want? I'm going to call for help.
You have to understand.
Why should I trust
I'm
someone who
gonna call
hides
for
their
help if you
fate?
don't go.
Wonder who that was.
I imagine that? No, I'm sure.
Some kind of decorative animal.
If it plays, the machine is recharging the magnetic coil. This indicates the search protocol is underway.
That should do it.
So, is that it? The fall of Karnaca?
The Duke is dead. Long live whatever happens next.
Back to the dreadful whale, then, and on toward Dunwall.
It looks that way. To find a way to help Emily, and to give her back the throne.
Ready then?
I'm ready if you are.
All right. As you want.
On your feet, you lazy mongrels.